this is for the Viperman Reddit, and I just wanted to make a video going over some lineups that I found for Breeze. I've had a lot of really cool, just nifty things that I really haven't seen in my games, not from other Vipermans really. Anyway, first one, we're gonna start off. I saw this one in a video. I'm not gonna take credit for this, but you can place your orb on this ledge over here. It's in the fucking Pro Guides video inside of the channel. You can see it in there, but there's a line that you jumping left click and throw it on. So, anyway, I'm gonna end the phase here. And first off, we're gonna go over just smoke things that I found right here. I only found one, which this one is pretty good. So you take the center diamond and you put it up to this corner right here. Right in this corner, and it'll land right here on this, and it'll create a one-way for you to peek mid with. So you can do this. And that'll create a one-way for you to hold here with. So, I mean, it's better to just play like inwards and just kind of like watch it, I guess. I don't know if you wanted to use that one too much, but it's alright. I guess it serves its purpose. So basically, the defaults that I found most of the lineups for was B site right here. A site is so complicated, I'm probably going to make a secondary video whenever I find more lineups. But as of the current moment, I'm just going to show a lot of the B site lineups that I found and just how like you would rotate with them. So basically, you plant there on this little metal column right there. You're supposed to be looking at it when you do it. First one is right here. And you put your crosshair right along this line, and then there's a white line right here, right across there. So you look along this, and you go up, and just barely down towards that white line. And that'll land right there. Right there on default. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And I'm pretty sure at this point everybody knows this one, but I'm just going to go over it just for simplicity's sake. You put it right here on the edge of this leaf, and it'll fire. And that one lands on default. And so I was thinking about if I was moving this way, you know, coming along, and then I wanted to go through tunnel like that. So I found this one. You would be aiming right here with the right side of your HUD, and you're gonna do, well, actually no, it's not. You don't jump on that one. You don't jump on that one. And you just left click. And then pretty simple, and it'll land all the way on default. It'll bounce off the wall and it'll land on default. It's pretty good. This one you have to use the far left side onto this little middle part right here. I don't know if this one's actually original, but I feel like other people have found this one. But this one's a pretty good one to know. You just place it right here in the edge of this, and this one will land all the way on default. Pretty good one, not bad. But let's say you wanted to rotate through T-spawn, so you would walk through, and you would come over to here, right here. You could do this one, but it's a little bit weirder. It doesn't really cover it as well, so I don't know. You'll see this purple leaf right there. It's a smaller purple leaf, and it'll have a more bright green line next to it. And then you look at this purple leaf, and you go to the right under the green line, left click. Nothing super special about this one. It'll land on default. I mean, what more could you really want there, honestly? And for the final one that I found that I thought was really cool is you're going to sit right here. It's kind of the same instance where you're like rotating through mid. After you do that one over there, you can just walk through these doors like along here. And you know, you just look over here. You see this yellow box right here, the bottom right corner. That is what you are going to be aiming at, and this is a jumping left click, so this one's going to require a little bit of practice if you're kind of new to Viper, but you want to put this on the far right part of the box and just jumping left click, and that'll be a cross map B site default. Not bad, but I do want to find an orb lineup for that later on. I will be making probably more videos if like anybody really actually gives a shit about these. I don't know. I make a lot of light up videos just for myself really in general, and figured I'd start posting them if people actually cared, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, you have this one also. This one is going to be going towards this is what I would consider default right
Yeah.
here. Is if you put this
Yeah.
right there in the center, you can also
Yeah.
cut it a little bit more to the
Yeah.
right, like it'll be covering that. But I
Yeah.
mean, center is pretty much default, so it's a little bit adjustable, which is great about this one. So there's two parts to it that you can be looking at. You have this black line right here. It's pretty simple overall. Like you just line it up with that black line onto the corner of where it meets this wall right here. And you have this one where this little white part in the bottom right corner meets the wall also. So it's just really a matter of how much farther do you want it. So this one will go on the far right side. And I'll go ahead and show that just so you guys can get ideas of what it would be doing. Which is, this is the far right, would be covering over there. So if they kind of planted in a weird angle, because I know sometimes people plant right here, just to be kind of safe, from like this and this. It's really just, it's strange, but some people do it sometimes. It's just weird. Just have adjustable lineups. Anyway, you put this one, and it should be a little bit more, because you're aiming technically higher, it'd be pulling it a little bit more inwards. So this one will go towards the middle of the pillar, and that will land right there. I mean, it's not like a great lineup. I haven't exactly found too much for A site right now. What I'm trying to figure out is how I would get a lineup through here, like through this little area up here, and make it go on to there. I still haven't figured it out yet. If anybody knows of one that I could get through here, that'd be great, because I have no clue currently. And I'm sure almost everybody knows about this one. It's pretty simple. I mean, if you don't know, if I'm just going to be going over like normal lineups after this. So you just go here. This one's going to be center of the pyramid. Yeah, a little bit more to the like outwards part, but pretty much to the right and kind of center. But and that'll just be landing right there. You can adjust it a little bit more, but I don't know. You don't really have to. I haven't really had an example or just time when that was useful. Generally, just putting in that leaf is you're fine. The faster one is right here. Pro Guides went over this one. You just aim on the corner, and it lands straight there on default, and you'll be fine. So, I mean, it's not like super special. I mean, really, B site is all I have. If anybody else has any ideas for lineups for A site, if you could send them, that'd be great. But yeah, we'll just see how this video goes. And I have plenty more lineups, like homemade lineups for Bind and Descent. I have a lot more on those two maps, but this is just what I found the other day. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see those other two maps. And if you guys have anything that can help me on A, I'll probably be making a more edited video. This is just kind of a rough draft, and I'm going to be throwing to YouTube just to get it out there. And I'll make it a organized one that'll be easier, that you can watch like in the loading screen and be faster, which is what I do sometimes. So just let me know what you guys want, and see you guys. Bye.